Hi guys! Can you believe it? It's already the last day of 2016. I mean 2015. Whoa, that would have been scary. To end the year, I decided to do a Q&A video. Without further ado, let's get started. Do you listen to K-pop? If so, what is your favorite band? My favorite singer is Verbal Jint. By far, I love him so much. Oh my god. I really like rappers, like Korean rappers. What tips can you give for those who want to start their YouTube channel too? What really worked for me was two things. One, just go for it. Like, start right now, because if you keep giving yourself reasons to postpone it, then most likely you're just gonna keep postponing it until you never do it. Kind of like a diet. You know how people say, oh, I'm just gonna start tomorrow? And make sure you have good reasons for starting YouTube. Like, don't start YouTube just to become famous. Just do it because you love to do it. How long does it take to edit a video? I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. 1 to 2 hours to edit a vlog. And if it's like a Q&A video or a fun video, that usually takes a couple days. It takes a pretty long time. What tips can you give to people who want to start vlogging? Be consistent. Think of the YouTubers that you watch. Wouldn't you want to go back to a YouTuber's channel if you know when their video is gonna be uploaded next? How come you and your sister can speak English but your younger brothers can't? Are you Japanese or Korean? My mom is Japanese and my dad is Korean, and I was born and raised in America until I was 15. Right now I'm 21. Okay, so basically my family structure is 4 girls. It's Jen, me, Chie, and Sarah. And then there's the 3 boys, Brian, Benji, and Kyute. So that's why the 4 of us we remember English quite well. The youngest one, first of all, he was only like 3 or 4, so he never went to school, hence he only knew how to speak Korean from the start because we lived with my Korean grandmother. And my 2 youngest brothers, they knew how to speak English, but Benji, he was, I think, 1st grade of elementary school. So yeah, their knowledge of English is like a 2nd graders or like a 1st graders when we first moved. So yeah, they forgot most of it. Do you think you'd ever move back to Korea? After graduation, that's like the place I really want to go to Korea like right away. So most likely, yes, I think I will be moving to Korea. But who knows what life brings. What is your favorite movie or movies? I love Disney movies. It's so sad though. Like, I'm such a Disney like geek. And like Pixar. Like, I really like that movie Inside Out and like Tangled. I love Tangled. Oh my god, so good. I really like Disney movies, which is kind of sad because everyone around me talks about like the Hunger Games, Star Wars, all these like other films, like Hollywood films that I don't know. So I try to get myself into liking them, but I don't know. I'm so guilty. I'm guilty. I want to start losing weight, but I simply don't have access to the gym nearby, nor have the time. What tips do you have? Make really easy goals. One of my New Year's resolutions was to cut out all junk food out of my diet. But I know I'm not even going to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do from next week, have 3 days with no junk food at all whatsoever. The other 4 days I could eat whatever I want. Like little goals like that, and then after you accomplish that goal, cut off little by little. It's actually harder than it seems unless you're already a clean eater. I was wondering if you have advice on loving yourself and body image. Well, let me just tell ya, I'm still not very good at it either. I'm not sure if you could tell, but I gained a little bit weight while I was here. Yeah, that's not always something easy to do, and I think all girls struggle with it, even like famous models and stuff. I heard even them, it's the worst for them because they have to compare with like the top. It's all just about practice and just like kind of forcing yourself at first, you know, fake it till you make it. I'm still on my journey, but I can definitely say it's been a lot better. It's hard, it's really hard, but eventually you'll get there. What are the price difference, Japan and Korea? Well, Korea is so much cheaper than Japan. Everything. For example, train prices. Korea will be about $1 to $2, while Japan, it could go from $1 to like $5. And food too. You could get a meal in Korea for like 3,000 to 5,000 won. In Japan, you'll be eating some crappy food if you're gonna be willing to spend only that much. Japan, you would have to think about spending around $8 to $10. How is the education in Japan different from US? Japanese education system, it's mostly about memorizing, and nobody gets left behind. You never take classes with upperclassmen, which is completely normal in the States. In America, they focus more on critical thinking skills and like presentation skills and stuff like that, but in Japan, we do none of that. What's your plans for Japan? What are your goals for 2016? So my plans in Japan is to just work to save up money for February, because in February I'm planning to go somewhere. It's not decided yet, so I'm not gonna announce it or anything. But my goals for 2016 is just continuing YouTube, doing good to the world, I guess. And if I had to be more concrete, it's to like, yeah, lose weight. Finally, I just want to lose the weight, lose the fat. Where do you get your editing software and background music from? My editing software is iMovie. It came out with my laptop. And if you go on YouTube, just type in royalty-free music, and then yeah, you could just get, or like YouTube free background music on YouTube, and then yeah, that's where I get my background music. What does success mean to you? My definition of success definitely isn't money. My definition of success is just trying to be happy. I always try to live day by day, and I know for a fact that if I were to die tomorrow, I know that I'm not going to regret that I didn't make more money the day before. I'm going to regret not being good to the people around me, not loving everyone to the fullest. But if I were to think about careers, I would highly recommend thinking of what you like to do instead of just going for the money. I mean, if you want to make a lot of money, go for it, but I don't know, that's just not my ideal, I guess. Korea or Japan? What would you recommend? I feel like Korea is more exciting than Japan. Maybe it's because I live in Japan, and Korea is a lot cheaper, so if you want a good price, then I would go to Korea. I named my pimple Steph Choi Kappa. You name your... Oh my god! That's so weird! But thank you! Which do you prefer, Korea or Japanese food? Korean food by far, because I like spicy food. That if you go back to Korea for one day and you were only allowed to visit 5 tourism spots, where would you go? SNU. That's not really a tourist spot, but I would visit SNU. DZP, the Han River at Yoido Station, because it's really beautiful there. Some pizza place, because I love Korea's pizza with honey. And the last place I would visit, Lotte Mart. It's like a big mall in Jamsil Station. What is your type? Do you prefer Korean or Japanese or enter ethnicity boys? Any ethnicity is fine with me, I guess. But in the past, they were mostly like a lot of halfies. First relationship, he was half Japanese, half Taiwanese. I had a crush on this guy that was half Japanese, half Thai, and then I had another crush on this guy that was half Korean, half German, and then my recent relationship was with a Korean. I don't know, I guess it's a mixture of everything. In America, Filipino guy, that was my first love. What are 5 foods that I miss from Korea? Bibimbap, pizza with honey, Korean street food, coffee, Korean coffee shops. I really love the coffees in Korea. Kuppa, I guess. Do you watch Shinjan? Oh my god! No, I do not watch Shinjan. I caught my brothers watching it with my sister Sarah. I got really mad because right when I went to the room, it was a scene where Shinjan was like mooning at everyone. And then my sister Sarah was like,
"No, Steph, but if you actually watch it, there's actually a good lesson to it."
And I was like, okay. In Indonesia, if you got a pimple, you miss someone or someone misses you, and a place that you got a pimple, that is your favorite part of who misses you. So Steph, are you missing someone? Oh, I didn't know that. And yes, I am missing someone. A lot. But we have to move on. Girl power. What's your hair care routine like? I wash it and then I blow dry it and I put this oil. It smells really good. Oil that smells really good. How did Korea change you? I can definitely say Korea has made me overall a happier person. Looking back in 2015, I feel like I accomplished everything that I wanted to and I followed my dreams. How did it change me? It made me more sure about myself. It gave me confidence, and yeah, I'm actually pretty comfortable in my own skin right now, despite all my insecurities and all my flaws. Do you feel embarrassed recording yourself in front of people? Yeah, I do actually. So my tip is to always listen to loud music, because then you won't focus on the people outside. What would you recommend to get clear skin? I personally think the biggest secret to getting clear skin is your diet. Dairy. Try not to eat too much dairy. The times when I break out the most is when I'm drinking the most dairy. I don't know, maybe it's just a coincidence as well, but I realized that a lot of people that do have acne, they really enjoy dairy products. Like, they really like cheese and milk. So yeah, just try to cut down on the dairy products and fat, greasy, like fast food. And what are your thoughts on your brother having a girlfriend? Like, have you met her? No, I have never met my brother's girlfriend before, and I don't mind as long as he's happy, as long as he's treating her right. But I don't really talk about it with him. I tried asking him some questions, but he got really shy, and he's like, he didn't want to talk about it. So yeah, I don't know. Are you still with your boyfriend? If not, will you ever get back together with him? No, we're not together anymore. And will I ever get back together with him? Who knows? I'll just let time tell. But I'm not gonna force anything to happen. I'm not planning to beg anyone to come back or anything. If it happens, it happens. Personality wise, it's totally possible, because yeah, we really get along. We really get along. How old are your siblings? Okay, so there's 7 of us, right? My older sister Jen, she's 22. I'm 21. She's 20. She's 20. And Sarah is 18. And then my 3 brothers are 15, 13, and 10. So yeah, you guys, that was the end of my Ask Steph video and my New Year's resolution video. I just want to say thank you all for being there with me and sticking around. Although it's just me, I just really want to say thank you. And yeah, let's make 2016 an awesome year as well. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye guys, thanks for watching.